Golf 267 Echo ready for IFR departure runway 26 left.
I gotta let Zorro in. Hang on. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 left Cessna Golf 267 Echo.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah, had to let Zorro in. He was out there crying. Just gonna take a short flight. Okay. I have a panel on my other screen. Okay. I can work it up there. Alright. Check the flight plan. Yep, going to FECRO. We need CDI, change to GPS. And what the flight plan say for 2,300, 3,000? Okay. Autopilot 3,000. Let me try this. Oh, wasn't on this window. Keeps kicking out. Oh. This thing's kind of wonky because it's gonna work with this older and shouldn't have to. 3,000. Alright, let's see if that'll work now. Vertical speed, yeah. Now we'll go up 300, 400 feet per minute. Up to 3,000. And we'll zero our heading bug, which it already is. We can do it this way too. And then we're a little under 500 feet here. Make sure that barometric pressure is right. Yep. Okay. Put the flaps. Let's check this trim wheel. It's back pretty far. Oh, autopilot's on. Okay. I gotta turn that off. See if I still got my. Yeah. Let me see. Well, I can't. It just turns it off, so I'll have to mess around with it. Load it when I take it off. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Autopilot's off now. That would have ballooned up big time. It's the elevator trim back too far. Put the, got plenty of fuel. Flaps down 10 degrees, full rich, and throttle, our pitot heat is on. Everything else looks good. Okay, let's take the parking brake off and oh, I turned it on, dummy. Let's pull left a little bit. If that, I'm gonna take off now. If I'd have left that trim wheel back, that thing would have been taken off about 25 knots, and wouldn't have been good. I'm bringing up the flaps. Okay, I'm applying quite a bit of back pressure. So I'm rolling the. I can turn on the autopilot with H heading and vertical speed, and it'll climb now where I set it, and it'll follow the flight path, the heading, fly that bearing. Oh, we got the RPMs up too high. They're talking to me. So let's see. All right.
126.5 Cessna 67 Echo. Goodbye. St. Louis departure Cessna Golf 267 Echo is at 1,200 feet, climbing 3,000 feet.
Cessna Golf 267 Echo St. Louis departure altimeter 29.92 radar contact. Continue to FECRO.
29.9 is on here. 29.9 so we're good there. We're gonna go up 3,000 and level off. Got plenty of airspeed. What's that? That's weird. That's the NVIDIA. Oh, that's the NVIDIA It's usually down here in the corner. The microphone and a little circle, something, I don't know. So we're maintaining the speed, yet we're still climbing 600 feet. It just did that because we're 1,000 feet from 3,000, the target. And it's giving us a little advanced warning. As a matter of fact, forgetting what I'm doing here, I gotta turn on the nav to start turning and follow the flight path, which, oh, I hit nav. There we go. Okay. We're up 2,500, going to 3 grand. It's nice getting out of that sun, but looks like we're going right back in it. Let's look at the flight plan. We'll go out till we can see it. There it is. Going back towards the airport we took off, Spirit of St. Louis. Our ground speed, 92 knots. And this, it'll start going faster because we're going to level off. We were going uphill there. And 3,000. Flight level 030. Why is this on a roll? That's not right. It should be on nav. I changed it in here. See, that's what I mean. These don't kind of work right together, but it's turning. Well, oh, it's coming in Fecro. So it's, as it comes over, it has to turn. Going to Fecro. From taking off Spirit of St. Louis. We're not climbing or descending. We're staying at 3,000. This is our, we're doing almost 100 knots. Here's the exhaust gas temperature. We'll line that up, and we're going to get better gas mileage here. Look at the TAC there, RPMs. I'm going to back up on this mixture, the red knob for the gas. I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to watch that exhaust gas temperature. You'll see it start to rise, because as it leans out, it gets hotter. And now I went too far, so it started falling back. So I'm going to go ahead and push it back in. a little bit. Just now that'll lower our fuel usage. I have that in here too. 7 gallons per hour. This will show us the terrain. Let's go out and this usually this is a color. There, let's see. Legend. Okay, this is it. It's above ground level. There's above sea level, but above ground level is what I'm concerned about. And if you get lower to where you're like 1500 to 1000, it's going to be green. And then 1000 to 500, it's going to be yellow. And if you see red, that's 500 feet to 0 or less. So it's good for seeing like mountainous areas, foothills, and we're out to 50 miles right now. There's a green, which is fine, but it's a little higher there. So, and then usually the flight plan, I want that on there. Okay. This one don't move. Okay. It's our weather. Goes out 10 miles there. We'll go out 40 miles. Nothing. It's nice and clear. This is traffic. Well, traffic is on here. But this will show you planes in the area. Time, local time, 6:29. Our ETA is 6:46, so it's definitely a short flight. We'll come up to Fecro here and then make a left. They're saying 2,300 feet, but Blytheville's where, that's weird, 23 and then 3,000. I'll just stay where I'm at. But after we go into this procedure turn, to come back to land on 32 left. When we get to Blytheville, that's where our glide slope picks up and shows us where our elevation should be to land on the front of the runway. It also controls left to right, so you hit the middle of the runway. Okay. There's a plane there. We're going to be making a right turn, Clyde. I mean left turn. Left turn, Clyde. As this it'll start swinging over. So we'll be kicking left here, turning left.
Cessna 67 Echo, you are 24 miles west. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway tree 2 left approach via Tango Oscar Yankee transition. Clear
Yeah.
for Tango Oscar Yankee.
You know, let me go to procedure. Didn't activate the approach. Jump down here. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to Tango Oscar Yankee.
Cessna 67 Echo, acknowledge last transmission.
Yes.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway tree 2 left approach via Tango Oscar Yankee transition. Cleared to Tango Oscar Yankee Cessna 67 Echo.
It's downtown St. Louis. I need to put the ILS localizer frequency and for 32 left at Belleville, Scott Air Force Base, so we can go to There's Belleville. And approaches. Select. Okay, and we want
Cessna 67 Echo, contact St. Louis approach on 125.2.
32 left. We gotta see this number here. 109.9 is the ILS. 109.9.
Cessna 67 Echo, please acknowledge.
Oh, wrong button.
125.2 Cessna 67 Echo. Goodbye. St. Louis approach Cessna Golf 267 Echo, 3,000 feet.
Cessna Golf 267 Echo, St. Louis approach altimeter 29.92 radar contact. Continue to Tango Oscar Yankee.
Okay. 109.9. It's actually in there. It's just in the standby, so we'll just switch it. Transfer. Okay. Now it's showing. See, it's either runway 14 right or 32 left. So two sides to they use the same frequency for both ways, opposite ends. But as we get past it, it'll show the right one. Our heading bug is off here. Usually you want that. I can get that up there quicker with this autopilot, and then I hit heading sync, and that red goes right up there. And desired track sync, heading sync, and 29.92 for barometric pressure. Engine's good. We gotta get, let's go look at the flight plan. Okay, toy. We're supposed to be 3,000 at toy. And we're I don't know how, 7.5 miles. So we're getting close. We're a little less. I got that too. Our ground speed's 109. We go to the next screen here. We're using 7 gallons per hour. And then $61 miles. Wind is kind of blowing that way at 2 knots. Different frequencies. Air traffic controllers there. We can listen to, let's do ATIS only update. How can you not have anything? Where's KB? That's amazing. See, we're up above St. Louis when we get to Toy. This is like the Alton Airport there. You can see St. Louis Airport. Got plenty of fuel. It's picking up the localizer. You can see the runway 14 like I was saying. Because we're coming from the north and we're going south because we got to turn around on the procedure turn and get to Blytheville. There's Toy. Here's where Troy. BLVIL is the start of the localizer. That's kind of the left to right. And then as we get down here, this is for the final to pick up the glide slope. And you want to be at 2,400 feet. And our desired track there is going to be like 317 degrees. And we're landing at 32 left. 32 left, yeah. Okay.
Cessna 67 Echo, descend and maintain 2,400 feet.
Turning.
Cessna 67 Echo, did you copy?
Yeah, I did. Let me see what you said. Yeah.
Descend and maintain 2,400 feet Cessna 67 Echo.
Okay. $2,400. Mm-hmm. $2,400. Vertical speed, we're gonna go down at 100, 200. 300 feet per minute. I'm going down. It's coming around. We get to 2400.
Leaving altitude.
Yeah, it's all right. There's the wind. Little under 20 minutes. Approach kicked on by itself. It's all right. And we're almost at 2400, so this will start leveling off. All right. Heading bug is off. Okay, and this is where but we gotta go by and come back. Okay, we're holding at 2400, which is set in here. Wind's 2 knots, kind of crosswind. We'll be coming in this way, so it'll be a little at our front headwind. When we start getting close, you always want to go full rich and open the carb heat in case the temperature is about 70 and humidity is up high. The carb can freeze up. This actually bypasses the filter and puts heat into the carburetor, so the Bernoulli effect or whatever there doesn't freeze up. Okay, we're going over, that's 14 left and 32 right. And then we're going to be landing over here at 32 right. I mean left. And 14 right is on the other side. It's I've been talking to him.
St. Louis approach Cessna Golf 267 Echo. Would like to change destination to Mid-America.
Cessna Golf 267 Echo is cleared to Mid-America Airport as filed. Squawk 051 tree.
Change 0513.
Cessna Golf 267 Echo cleared to Mid-America Airport as filed. Squawk 051 tree.
Cessna 67 Echo readback correct. Radar contact 2,400 feet. Altimeter 29.902 turn left heading 095 resume on navigation climb and maintain 7,400 feet.
I'm not doing
Turn
that.
left heading 095. Proceed on course climb and maintain 7,400 feet. Cessna 67 Echo.
Cessna 67 Echo, you are 2 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 2,400 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 2 left approach via Tango Oscar Yankee transition. Clear to Tango Oscar Yankee.
Yeah. They want me to go back to toy. We're not going to do that.
Cessna 67 Echo, did you copy?
Descend and maintain 2,400 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 2 left approach via Tango Oscar Yankee transition. Cleared to Tango Oscar Yankee Cessna 67 Echo.
Cancel IFR.
St. Louis approach Cessna 67 Echo. Would like to cancel IFR.
Cessna 67 Echo IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
Means maintain visual flight. We're going to contact Scott.
Mid-America Tower Cessna Golf 267 Echo is 6 miles southeast, 2,400 feet with Yankee to land.
Cessna Golf 267 Echo Mid-America Tower. Altimeter 29.902 wind calm. Make straight in runway tree 2 left.
Make straight in runway tree 2 left. Cessna 67 Echo.
That with Yankee to land. That means that I listened to ATIS and checked any of the bulletins about the airport. So I've done my homework and The where was that? Okay. Blyville's the initial. So I would think I could probably flip this to velo. Well, it's turning around. Go back to nav. This means user. So we'll go back to the. Okay, I was wrong. A little pink arrow is magenta. It was turning around to go to the glide slope from there. I guess because all these are user, they're not actual valid waypoints, so to speak. Blyville is. So. Okay, we can, are we down? Yeah, we're down 2,400. This, only thing I need this for really is to be able to turn the autopilot on up here. Okay. Got plenty of fuel. This has a fixed tricycle gear, so we're good there. Carb heat out. We'll start slowing down a little bit. Do not open window above 143 knots, indicated airspeed. You know, I've looked for the flap speed, and I don't seem to see it in here. So, at any rate, start slowing it down a little more. Lose a little more speed. Try and get it I mean, we can definitely get it there, but get it to 80 knots. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, go 10 degrees. Mm. 32 lefts right there. Everything's going good. We're doing 76 knots. Mm-hmm. We're going to be basically going in at 32 degrees. So we'll turn that heading back to 32. Have to come back a little bit. Okay. Go ahead and put the flaps down again. Give it a little throttle. Mm-hmm. Um, just tell me about the airport recorded message. ATIS.
Mid-America Airport Information Yankee 1200 Zulu.
That's UTC.
Visibility, Niner. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature, 15. Dew point, 13. Altimeter, 29.92. ILS runway tree 2 left and ILS runway tree 2 right in use. Landing and departing runway tree 2 left and runway tree 2 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Yankee.
Yankee.
Mid-America Airport Information Zulu 1200.
So that's recorded airport info. They told us the direction, and then well, they actually said wind calm. So it's calm. Three knots, pretty much coming at us about like that. No hill for a climber. Coming up on our glide slope. And we'll switch this to, we're on approach. We'll switch this to low. Then our glide slope popped up, and that's what this did. It means we're high. Well, actually means we're low, but we're just not locked into the ILS. As it starts, we got to be about 2,400 feet here and be like right here. This will start coming down, and this one will start coming down. We're doing 70. Everything's looking good. This start coming down. See, we're at 2400. As this comes down halfway, you'll see our vertical descent start up, and we'll start losing some altitude as we're on the glide slope. We're doing 77. It'll start going. There it goes. Okay. We need to lose some more altitude here. It's not going down like it should. The low approach. I say that usually don't matter, but now here it does. Okay.
Cessna 67 Echo wind calm, clear to land runway tree 2 left.
Mm-hmm.
Clear to land runway tree 2 left Cessna 67 Echo.
Yeah, we gotta. We're getting caught up. That means we're too high. So I just reduce the throttle until it gets in the middle there and give it a little throttle back. We're 20-degree flaps. Looking good. We control this with the throttle. We're at 1,500 feet. I gave it a little more throttle. We're at 1,000 feet. Give a little more throttle so we can go up a little bit. I can tell the yellow's a little above. Okay, there it's right even. And we got 2 red happy lights and 2 white. That's perfect. Okay, we need to give it a little throttle to keep it up. Okay. All right. Perfect. Turn off the autopilot.
Cessna 67 Echo exit runway when able.
Bring the flaps up. I got the headphone setting like I'm wearing them, and so you don't hear the engine and
Cessna 67 Echo exit runway when able.
other noises as much. But we hear the ATC better. Okay,
67 Echo contact ground on 119.2.
Roger. That's where we would dial in the radio.
Going to 119.2 Cessna 67 Echo.
Okay, request taxi to Gates.
Mid-America ground Cessna Golf 267 Echo request taxi to the gate.
Cessna Golf 267 Echo taxi to gate 12 using taxiway Delta cross runway 14 left Delta Charlie.
Acknowledge.
Taxiing to gate 12 using taxiway Delta cross runway 14 left Delta Charlie Cessna 67 Echo.
Close the carb heat so they don't suck in all that dirt. Just change that sound setting. Sound. Headphone simulation, turn it off. Apply and save. Go back, resume. There's louder. We're going all the way to the other side of the runway. 32 right, 14 left. I just centered suppose taxi like under $1,000. Because the Pedo, it won't register unless we get going faster. So that's why you use the tack. Like pulling at the pits, pulling in the pits at NASCAR. Keep it under whatever speed. We're going over 14 left, 32 right. They're watching us on the ground, so they would tell me to stop. I swapped the channel. See the top VOR there? Lost with the internet. It's restored. Made it. Mm-hmm.